Hey everybody, Isaiah from my home on the range here with another episode of God, Guns, and Diapers. We're going to be jumping right into it today, as I am here on the gun range. So let's jump right into the God section. It's a passage that my pastor went over this past weekend, and it made me rethink a lot of past conversations, a lot of past issues. And it was Acts 15, verses 36 through 41, so 36 to the remainder of the chapter. And it's about Paul and Barnabas. And they had a mutual associate that had essentially deserted them in a other city. And Barnabas wanted to forgive and let him assist again. And Paul was very headstrong and said absolutely not. He just said, you know what, he once and done. So Barnabas was compassionate, led with his heart. Paul was much the motivator and the church planter, and he wanted to get the thing done. So he led with his head. He was like a perfectionist. So heart versus head. Which one was wrong? Neither. Given the situation, we're supposed to be compassionate and forgiving, but at the same point, being forgetting is not a bad thing, or being motivated is not a bad thing. So who's wrong? Nobody. But it's good to keep it in mind. And it actually was a big enough schism where it caused the two of them, the team, to split up. So yeah, so it's something to think about. Made me, like I said, made me rethink a lot of conversations I've had in the past, and going forward, thinking about that as well. Our gun section today is, you can see I'm out on the range. Like I said, I'm clearing the area. I have this weekend and next weekend some rifle classes. This weekend I have Know Your Battle Rifle, or Know Your Rifle, which is an introductory class to primarily AR-15s. Occasionally I have somebody with an AK, and you know, it throws a monkey wrench into it. It's a little bit different of a system. Makes class a little bit longer, but hey, you know what? They want that firearm. If they're proficient with it and they're learning it and they're getting used to it, who am I to argue? It's their Second Amendment right. They want to carry that gun. They want to use that gun. Cool. I'll teach you how to use it. But we're sighting in our guns with this beginner class, and a little bit more with the advanced class, which is the following weekend. It's advanced battle rifle. So know your rifle, advanced battle rifle. Sighting in for a standard 5.56. I prefer to sight in at a unique distance, which is 36 meters. The trajectory of a standard 5.56 in its arc goes through bullseye, okay, at 36 meters, continues on its upward trajectory, and then comes back down, and it comes through on the bullseye or on your target at 200 meters. So it kind of gives you a standard, a game plan. For 100 meters, it usually is about 1.5 inches, 2 inches high. So 36 meters. If you're doing a hunting rifle, a lot of guys are like, well, I always sight in for 100 meters or 100 yards. That's fine. If you can hit a clay pigeon at 100 yards with your hunting rifle, you're set, you're good. So there's our sight-in distance, 36. And that's what I'm out here marking right now. I'm putting red flags down. I'm making a little spike to hammer into the ground and have it marked properly so I don't run it over with the tractor. For our diaper section today, it's going to be a little bit of a story. I don't really have a product to go over or anything like that, or endorsement of any type. I'm not endorsed by anybody, but hey. A couple weeks ago, last month, I think it was, I said on our one video we were going on a trip, and that was to Columbus, Ohio. My wife had an event she had to go to for continuing her education, and Esther and I needed something to do, so we went to the Columbus Zoo. Now, the Columbus Zoo is actually a combination. It's a full-out theme park. It's a zoo, it's a aquarium, and it's also a theme park. Now, obviously, I couldn't do any theme park with stuff with a 6-month-old baby, but we went to the zoo and the aquarium, and it was kind of hot, so I kind of stuck to the aquarium stuff because I was all indoors, nice air conditioning, and we could see the fish and all these other things. Well, we got into the manatee section and saw these huge manatees. I mean, they're right up against the glass. You can see them. It's amazing. But we continue on, and we go into the gift shop, and I am showing Esther all the stuffed animals. I'm like, oh no, there's brightly colored seahorses and turtles and sharks and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, she'll pick one, she'll get excited, and that's the one I'll get, and that's the one I'll take home. Well, lo and behold, she got excited, and her feet started kicking on the stupidest one. Not the stupidest one, but, you know, the one that wasn't brightly colored, the one that wasn't crazy, you know, rainbow colored or bright blue or bright pink. It was a realistic looking octopus. It had 8 legs. It looked like an octopus. It looked like it was a realistic version of it. And so it was not the pretty little unicorn pink ponies that you would expect a little girl to pick, but that's what she wanted. And I thought it was a fluke. But, you know, we picked it up, brought it home. She loves it. She plays with it all the time. And it was a fluke until last week when we went to a craft event in the town we live in. And there was a lady that had crocheted octopuses. The weirdest thing ever to have there, but it's a little ball of yarn, and then it has 8 legs hanging off it. And lo and behold, Esther got excited. And we offered her a whole bunch of versions and colors, and it was the orange ones that she picked. And let me tell you, it was the closest to the natural looking colors, the brownish, orangish color that the other one was. And, you know, maybe it's something. But, yeah, out of all the things, an octopus. It works. She's happy. I'm happy. That's all that matters. But anyway, to recap, there's our 3 things. So we have Acts of the Apostles, chapter 15, verses 36 through 41. About whether you lead from your heart or from your head. Guns, we're talking about sightening in at a certain distance. And then our diaper section is the, you know, sometimes giving the kid what they want, and it makes them happy, and them being happy makes you happy. But, all right, so I know I don't always say this, but like, subscribe, share this video. Share any of the videos. I really never say that. I mean, I have some of our social stuff in the bottom. I have a basic email and that type of stuff. And until next time, guys, God bless, train hard, and I'll see you then.